Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's your pal Eddie here, and in this video I'm going to show you my top 10 horror movies in my collection from 1983. Obviously these will be honorable mentions. These movies people don't really talk about. You know, you got the Eyes of Fire. I mean, I don't see people talking about this one. It's a great film. You got Mausoleum. Another great film that people don't really talk about. It's supernatural. You got Frightmare. I guess this is kind of like a slasher, but I don't know if it's considered a slasher. It might be, but it doesn't really follow the criteria or the formula. But it's still a pretty decent film. You got House of the Long Shadows. I mean, this is a really good one. You got an amazing legendary cast. You got Vincent Price, Christopher Lee, Peter Cushing. I could have put this on my top 10, but the reason why I didn't is because, for one, I didn't see it, you know, back in the day. I didn't see it until like a couple of years later. And it's been a while since I've seen it, so I can't really say I mean, I remember enjoying it, but I need to rewatch it. And maybe if I do this next year, it will probably be in my top 10. But this is a great, great film. And another one, I got to throw in an Italian giallo slasher, Blade in the Dark, directed by Lamberto Bava, you know, who happens to be Mario Bava's son. And this is a great, great film. I love this film. It's really good. Look at this art, packaging by Vinegar Syndrome. I can't show you the back of this because it's got some nudity, but this is one that is highly recommended and doesn't really get mentioned. So again, these films can actually, I don't know if they're streaming anywhere, but maybe Tubi. I'm guessing Tubi might be one that they might have them streaming, or maybe Amazon Prime. I don't know, but a lot of them probably are not. But maybe Tubi is probably one that you might see some. But yeah, these are some that I highly recommend. You know, so this is great stuff from 1983 that doesn't get mentioned, and I wanted to, you know, mention these. So, all right, so now on with my top 10 from 1983. So I'm going to start off, you know, number 10. And of course, I'm a big slasher fan. And usually slashers, you know, I'm going to rank them high. Again, this is just my opinion. Your top 10 can be a lot different than mine, and that's fine. But this is my ranking. So at number 10, we got Sweet 16, a slasher film from 1983. So you have this girl moving into town, and ever since she moved into town, people start dying. Is it her? You know, it's you got a decent cast. You got the final girl from Friday the 13th Part 3, Diana Kimball. She's on this. And you got Steve, I forgot his last name, but he came out in The Goonies. He came out in Last American Virgin. He was the kind of the douchebag in that movie. Steve something, I forgot his last name. But yeah, he's on this too. So yeah, it's a great slasher. Sweet 16 coming in at number 10. Coming in at number 9, we got The Hunger. This is one that I haven't seen in a while, but I do remember really liking it. You got David Bowie. You got Susan Sarandon. Great cast. Vampire movie. Yeah, this is a good one. So I definitely need to rewatch this one. But yeah, this is The Hunger coming in at number 9. Coming in at number 8, another slasher. Curtains. Great movie. Love this movie. Love the killer, the mask, the setting. There's a scene where this girl is ice skating. One of the best scenes in the film. It's right there. God, it's great. If you haven't seen Curtains, it's kind of a different type of slasher, because usually slashers have like young adults, teenagers, or, you know, this one has more of adults, but they're more like in their 30s or 40s, you know. So it's a little bit different than your other slashers. But yeah, this is a good one. Curtains coming in at number 8. At number 7, we got a Walt Disney film. Something Wicked comes this way. Now in my top 10, 1980, I did mention another one called Walter in the Woods. This is another one from Disney that really freaked me out as a kid, and I think those are the only 2 Disney movies that will be considered like horror. So yeah, this is another one. If y'all haven't seen it, then check it out. So yeah, Something Wicked that comes this way at number 7. Coming in at number 6, we have David Cronenberg's Videodrome. Good movies. The practical effects were amazing. You got James Wood, Debbie Harry from Blondie's also in this. This is a Criterion release. I know that Arrow actually did their version, which is good too. But yeah, I mean, I'm happy with the Criterion. It looks like a Betamax tape. Yeah, it's a good one. Videodrome. Definitely had to put it in my top 10. That was number 6. Coming in number 5, we have Stephen King's The Dead Zone with good old Christopher Walken. Such a great film. Can't say anything bad about this one. Yeah, The Dead Zone, such a good movie. This is by Scream Factory. I need to revisit it too because it's been a while since I've seen it. But yeah, The Dead Zone coming in number 5. Coming in at number 4, we have Cujo. Yeah, man, this one is very intense. You got Dee Wallace and her son. It's the little boy that comes out and who's the boss. I don't know his name. So yeah, they take their car to a mechanic, and their car got stranded there. I mean, got stranded, and you have this rabid Saint Bernard, you know, who is been attacking the people there in that little town there. And yeah, Dee Wallace is actually trapped in the car. She can't get out because Cujo, that's the dog's name, is just there. And yeah, pretty freaked out movie, man. Very intense. I could have rated this higher, but the other 3 are just damn. In my opinion, I just like them a little more. But yeah, that was Cujo coming in at number 4. At number 3, we have Psycho 2. Yeah, Anthony Perkins came back years later after the original. He comes back as Norman Bates. Great movie. I like the story. Great cast. Yeah, this one is good. Might be considered a 80s slasher as well, but it doesn't really follow the criteria or the formula of an 80s slasher. But Norman Bates, man, he's one of the legendary serial killers, fiction serial killers, man. So yeah, Psycho 2 coming in at number 3. Number 2, we have another great slasher, Sleepaway Camp. Man, this movie was the ending. Shocking. One of the most shocking endings in horror cinema. Sleepaway Camp. I don't want to spoil it, but you need to check it out. It's such a good movie. You basically got real life kids, teenagers, because in certain movies, you know, you have actors that they were like in their 20s and they're playing like 17 or 18-year-olds, you know what I mean? This one, you do actually have real life teenagers. So, yeah, and there's some scenes that are kind of disturbing in this film, but, man, it's such a great slasher. Sleepaway Camp. And at number 1, John Carpenter's Christine. Also a Stephen King adaptation. I love Christine. I've always loved it as a kid. And the nostalgic man, the nostalgic man is just, what can I say? It's really powerful. And a lot of these movies in my top 10 are nostalgic. That's why they're in my top 10. And the ones that were honorable mention, they're not that nostalgic, but they're good too. So there you have it, guys. That was my top 10 of 1983. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to be working on my top 10 of 1984 pretty soon. So again, thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments which ones are your top 10 of 1983. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell to notify you for more upcoming videos. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe, stay healthy, and see you in the next one. Laters.